Hello, it's Classy here, back with another Tribes video, and today we're going to do something different. I'm basically going to do some live team building for some members of the community, and hopefully this will showcase some of my thought process and how I do these, because there are a lot of requests every day, so this will also give you guys a glimpse into what my team building life is like on the main court. So some people have DM'd me directly because I asked for it, and what I like about these 3 DMs here is that the players are at different stages of the game. So there's a player at the early stage, there's a player at the middle stage, and there's a player at the late stage. So here we go. First, for the early stage, we have Shadow Dweller, and well, first things first, I do see a 4-star UR, although this is pretty early in the game, so that's definitely great to see. And this Zarda is actually pretty good with her AoE Confuse, and so we're going to put her in here. I'm also going to take a look at which tanks he has. So I see Sage Mujiraiya, which is always a good tank. And I'm also looking for 4-star tanks as opposed to 3-star tanks, because they unlock a 4th ability, and for tanks the 4th ability usually gives some nice defense buffs. So based on what I see here, looks like Asuma has 4 stars for now. And here's the thing about early stages of the game, right? You'll be changing the team a lot just because of how quickly you can unlock characters. Now, something interesting is I don't see a SR Heavy who is unlocked for free, but it might be because this player started before the SR Heavy event and didn't lock on. So alright, so I guess I will use these 2 tanks. Since there's no SR Heavy, he would be good for status effect synergies. And also Santa Naruto. So we want to keep our biggest nukers in Force and Spirit, just because of the bonuses that those 2 cells give. Alright, and I see a CM2 who has stuns, so I'm going to add him at the end. And again, I'm going to prefer 4-star characters if possible, but I do see a Sublime here. He hits really hard. So worst case, we'll add him in as well. I think I might. Actually, I think I'm going to go for a triple AoE cell. And also make sure to not have tribe specials. Alright, so this is what the Force and Spirit cells are looking like right now, these first 2 lines. So basically, A Zarda does AoE damage, SR Naruto is optimally going to finish off one of the units that she hit, and then CM2 will finish off the other one. Worst case scenario, we get a stun and also confuse on the other enemies that survive. For this cell, we want Santa Naruto to attack everybody and then debuff them all, and then Sublime hopefully goes in for a triple kill and then gets a bunch of buffs for himself, and then worst case scenario, Sage Mujiraiya does stuns. Okay, that looks like a 3-star, and I have SR Naruto here just for some tankiness. And as for rares, like people like Kiba and Mitsuki are the better rares to use. I might actually use a rare here, just because I don't prefer the 3-star characters that much. We can go Boruto. You know, actually he has Hinata too. At 4 stars. I think that's just going to be better than a rare that's not very upgraded. So That's basically what my team's gonna be like. Boruto first for attack buff. Hinata is getting protected by Asuma. Also, I'm not sure if this Kid Kashi can be 4 stars, but I really like Kid Kashi, as you can tell by my current profile picture. And assuming he's like pretty fast, which I hope he is, then Kid Kashi can be buffing all of these cells at once with damage increase rate, which is even better than attack buff in my opinion, and also crits too. Alright, so this is your senpai. He is the player that's in the middle stages of the game, as you can see by 290k. Actually, I think his box is here. Right, so I just use this. Alright, so this side isn't ready to use yet. Don't want to use this 3-star. These guys are all good to use. So yeah, I think I can work with this. Mama Sakura is great to use. Sage Mode Jiraiya is somebody I might use at 3 stars just because AoE stun and burn, but if I have a better option, I won't use them. Okay, so yeah, I usually just start by typing down the characters I think I will use. No SR heavy either. Interesting. I think Einar Kage should go first here because he buffs his entire cell when he uses his jutsu. So Santa Naruto will be able to hit 3 people for extra damage. Okay, I'm not going to use rares at this level. And oh yeah, also if I didn't explain this earlier, these are all PvP teams. Honestly, a 6-star Kankuro might actually be better than this 5-star Boruto and this SR Naruto. Because, you know, if you put SR Naruto right here in the energy cell with Yamato, he'll get he'll have a 2-man tribe. Actually, I think I'm going to put Kid Kashi here instead. We can go for some T synergies, honestly. Yeah, SMJ Sage Mode Jiraiya. I think I'm gonna put him first for his AoE burn and stun, even though he doesn't debuff, and I might actually put Kakashi here because he tends to do more damage in Spirit because of the extra damage increase rate that the cell gives. I'll just put SR Naruto here just to be tankier. Like, compared to everybody else, I don't think I'm going to use them. Okay, a Shikamaru could be interesting though, to be honest. Because that buffs all the T's. Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So he'll go first with the debuff, Boruto, and then AoE stun the rest of the enemies. Yeah, I think this should be able to work. You know, I don't really like using SR Naruto. He doesn't have synergies. He just kinda is an all-around unit. So there you go. This is, yeah, your senpai. Also from my alliance. So shout out to Kage. Alright, here's T Isn't. He's featured on my YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know who he is. He does a lot of graphic design and memes and stuff like that. This is a player in the later stages of the game. Okay. So later stages have a lot more options and, you know, have a lot to work with here. Alright, so I see a size 6 star. Gonna put that in. Your Hebi. Kakashi. People like to ask why I put Sai in energy, and usually because I want to protect Sai as much as possible with tanks, so I just put tanks in energy usually because of the defense buff and the speed increase. Like for instance, if I like jammed Sai right in between two tanks, then he'll probably survive longer. And that's important, right? Because the longer he survives, the more chakra he gives everybody. Yeah, I see a Obito also. That's obviously a good character. Okay, so I mean, if you look at this team, this is actually a pretty good team that he's already built. So right now I'm deciding between Danzo and Gaara. So I think I'd rather use a Danzo here, to be honest. I think maybe put a Mama Sakura here in force just to give more healing. Maybe a Danzo first here for debuffs and tankiness. Because this allows the stuns to be last also. Because Danzo's a tank that you usually want to put first. I think this should work, but I guess the sketchy thing is Obito debuffs as well. I think I'm gonna stick with this team just because we have the AoE here, AoE debuff. Mama Sakura will have a chance to stun and hit harder after. She also gives bonus healing in the attack cell. Then we have a stunner. And then we have a debuffer and then two nukers basically. But the stunner last. And then we have AoE status effects, more stuns, and then chakra battery getting protected. Okay. And now we have one more. This is the Ninja Tribe server and the team building channel. You can find me on here a lot. So this is Anima. Oh, sorry, this isn't Anima. That's his alliance. This is Sin of Greed. So yeah, usually people just post here. But we changed the instructions a bit for this channel. People usually want to build their own teams first and then check the guides and all the resources. This allows people to learn first before we help them. And if they make mistakes, then they'll be able to learn from them. And he's already built his team here, so that's fine. He said Minato's gonna be 5-star. I mean, yeah, I mean, a 5-star UR is not gonna be a joke at all, so I'm going to assume this Mama Sakura is a 4-star. I can't really tell, but yeah, but since he has SR Heavy and Sasori, I'm gonna put those two in Spirit and Energy. Obviously, the Psy is gonna go there as well, just to get extra protection. I mean, based on who he has here, if you want to do some kind of stun synergy, it's either going to be Deidara 3-star, Toby 3-star, or Mama Sakura 4-star, I think, as AoE stun, and I'm just going to prefer Mama Sakura. Okay, so we have a Sublime as well. We're gonna need him protected as much as we can. Itachi does give some protection with his 4th skill, at least. Okay, so between a 5-star UR Minato and a 5-star SR Kid Kashi, I think I'm going to have to take the Minato here. So this is interesting because both of these guys do debuffs, and both are pretty weak. Like, defense-wise, they both need some kind of protection. Okay, so some people like to do Sublime after these two because they both debuff and he gets a triple. I think I might try that. As for Obito and Minato, Obito does better debuffs, so he should go first. It's kind of sketchy, I guess, but if Minato doesn't finish off somebody, we can have these guys do the job here. I just want to keep Sublime protected because he has the Revenge kit. Minato doesn't really have that. Obito might have that if he has LB2. But I think Itachi gives defense buffs to these two, and there's also the bonus damage rate reduction from the Force Cell. So it's a little bit risky up here, but I think this is the optimal way to do this. And I like triple AoE cells just because it gives Sublime a chance to get a lot of kills and buff himself up. So yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do for my team, for this guy. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to join the main court if you want to find me on here, or if you want to get help. There's a lot of good helpers on this Discord. So hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys soon.